Once again, everybody, the Democratic candidate for the Texas House in our own District 84, Ms. Carol Morgan.
Good evening. I have someone I must introduce to you. Stand up, Stetson. Hold your hand up. Stetson Bryan is my special guest at the barbecue today. He called me yesterday at home. We did not know each other. He said, he told me who he was, and he said he was the president of the student council of his middle school in Shallowater. And he said, you know, I'm really a Republican. But he said, I saw you on television in a debate, and I heard you talk about education, and I like you. So he said, can I have a yard sign? And I said, no, I'm going to do one better than that. I'm going to have you be my special guest at the barbecue today. Folks, it does not get any better than that as a candidate. When you have a young person that feels comfortable in calling you at home and asking if they can be a part of your campaign, you cannot get any better than that. That makes me very, very proud. So thank you, Stetson. I am really happy to be here today. It's a little warm, but the barbecue is good, and the fellowship is wonderful. It's really wonderful. I want you to look across at that sunset. You know, some people would say West Texas is flat and that it's not pretty, and I don't buy that. We have more sky. We have more sunsets and sunrises, but most of all, that open, uncluttered view is a magic metaphor for what West Texas is about. We have so many possibilities, wide open possibilities, and they are beautiful. But you know what's more beautiful than that landscape? It's the people of West Texas. And that's why I'm here today. You know, I think about a long time ago when Texas first began, and I think about our ancestors. They came from everywhere: England, Ireland, Germany, the interiors of Mexico. You know, diversity has always been Texas' strength. It has always been the thing that has set us apart from every other state in the Union. And I celebrate that. It is time for us to celebrate that. It is time for us to be unified together and to celebrate that. Because those people believed in a free society, but most of all, they wanted a government and a society that supported people. Today, our Texas government, in my opinion, and I'm sure it's your opinion too, does not serve people. It does not serve people. You know, governments are not about roads. Governments are not about governor's mansions. Governments are not about monuments. Governments are there to serve people. And that is what we are lacking in the Texas government today, is a service to their people. It is most important that people are the focus of government. That's what they're there for. You know, this next legislative session is going to be a contentious one. And we have failed in the past to resolve some issues that should have been resolved. But this one is going to be a hard one. But I blame it most on past mismanagement of two things. First of all, Texas has mismanaged money, our capital, our financial capital. You know, we had a $3.2 billion part of the federal stimulus that was supposed to be designated for education, and it went to plug a hole in the deficit of the state budget. It should not have gone there. Just the other day, we received $800 million to save some 14,000 educators' salaries in the state of Texas. And one anonymous representative from Sugar Land said that that was political chicanery, because we bypassed the legislature for it to go straight to education. That is where it should go. If funds are designated for education, they should be used for education. Texas has also mismanaged its human capital, not just its financial capital, but its human capital, and that is in education. As all of you know, because I've spoken about it many, many times, education is my passion. I spent 28 years as a teacher and a counselor in Lubbock Independent School District, and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, those were the 28 finest years of my life. And anyone who is a teacher or a counselor or a school nurse or a principal or a diagnostician, it is a career, it is a calling, not a career, because you give much of yourself to your students. I believe in education. I believe that it will cure every social ill that we have, not only in the state of Texas, but in the United States and in the world. Education is the key that will unlock the door. I believe so much in education that I am going to work for free. If I am elected in November, I will give up my legislator's salary, and it will be put toward 2 scholarships for incoming freshmen at Texas Tech if they major in education or international relations. I do that because it is time for politicians to put their money where their mouth is. And it is a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice to do that, because I will have to give up time with my business and time with the people that I love. But I think that I have a greater love that's in front of me. And that's to work for the children of Texas, to protect education. You see, I want to believe again. I want to believe in that time when we used to have statesmen and not politicians. I remember those days for me twice. Everywhere where my name is on the ballot, you have to vote for me. I will do a good job. I will work harder than anyone has ever worked in District 84 Texas House, because I don't want to let my people in West Texas down. I want our possibilities to be as broad as that vista. I want to believe again. I want new possibilities for West Texas. I want government to be for people. Please make sure you go by my table, which is right back there. The guy in the blue shirt is waving. I have plenty of yard signs, plenty of bumper stickers, plenty of information cards. Please stop by there and get one, because I do not want to have to take them home, please. I will do a good job. I hope I have your support and your prayers, because I will need them. Thanks so much.